Hello, everybody, and welcome to the newest indoor adventure in Tyrant Security. No Rest for Ilyard, Part 2. Today is July 30th, 2020, and you are loved. And that is a very important thing that we like to remind each and every single one of our viewers at the beginning of each and every single one of these games. If this is your first time joining us, you can go to youtube.com/indooradventures to catch up on all of the VODs, or you can go anywhere audiocasts are made available for free. You can find us there under the same moniker. And speaking of things that are being made available for free, if you go to patreon.com/indooradventures, you can find our after show called Nights in the Courtyard, where we answer questions not only from the community, but also from each other. And if you go to our Patreon at this point in time, before August 7th, so next week, 17th, not the 7th, I have been selling that giveaway short, but you can find yourself becoming an NPC or having a town area named after you. All you got to do is just fill out a brief questionnaire. It'll be a grand time, and the winner also might possibly get some Tiamat merch, which, hey, if you want to pick up some fine merch like this little face mask that I have before you. Look at how well it covers the actual face parts of your dome. You can go to indooradventure.redbubble.com. We have t-shirts, we got posters, we got mugs, we have throw pillows, shower curtains, and also, like we just revealed, face masks, which the face masks, all of the proceeds end up going towards COVID-19 research. So far, we've raised about $60, so I am going to be donating that here shortly, and then posting a receipt to show that that is indeed where all of the funds are going. So something to look forward to. And speaking of things to look forward to, hey Satan, who are you playing today?
Hi, I'm Satan, and I'll be playing Vi, our local serial winner who has shown interest in someone's certain grandfather.
And Ethan, who are you playing?
I am playing Alellen. He's a divination wizard now, so he knows if it's gonna rain today, and that's what he does. that's all he does, pretty much.
I want to make a Mean Girls reference so bad, but I can't because of Twitch terms of service.
Oh, they don't care.
I think he'll be standing in for David Lynch's weather report on his Twitch channel.
Allellen's weather reports are also just him doing whippets.
Him doing whippets. Nice.
That's how he gets his port at dice in the morning.
I knew I could party with that dude.
Just a can of whippets.
I'm up. Should I go? Should I stop this?
Yeah.
Okay. Greybeard and Greybeard Stafford, and today I'll be playing Hu'Gurk, the Bugbear Ranger.
And I am the indoor adventurer, he, him, and today I'm going to be playing as Connie Adler, she, her.
And I am Arjan Yodaris, CFO and founder of Tyrant Security. I'm also Cyberwolf 1201 of Cyberwolf 1201 and Jabroni TV. But today I'm Connor. I use he, him pronouns, and I'm going to run a game of Dungeons and Dragons for these friends. So last time that we left off, which was 2 weeks ago. So let me try to remember what actually happened. You began your journey to get to Ilyard's Rest. It was going to take 10 days to cross through the majority of the Gated Glen and elsewhere from the town of Fort Barris, from the city of Fort Barris, from the fort of Fort Barris, where you have been sent to check in on a franchise of the Tyrant Security Group that has lost contact with headquarters. Depending on how bad they fucked up, you may end up taking over this place, or you may be assigned to another franchise somewhere else. That remains to be seen. But on this journey, you have run into a unicorn and some satyrs. You have been visited by a pit fiend from the Nine Hells who was delivering a box of candy. You have made your way to the settlement of Costed, where you were not accosted you in fact ran into an orc who was worried about two men that he had hired to deliver a shipment of goods to the next town over, Cath Mallar. You had proceeded on your way that way, found a wreckage of a caravan and a whole bunch of tied up dead goblins, which is kind of weird, and been attacked by you were actually accosted outside of Costed by some warhorse skeletons that had suddenly reared to life by some sort of strange necromantic magic that didn't seem to follow the actual rules of magic. Continuing on that afternoon, you saw two silhouettes on the edge of the horizon and continued to meet them. I guess that's where we left off. So is that what you're actually going to do? You're going to go. You're
Yeah.
going to go meet these
I
people.
yelled.
Yeah.
I yelled out Andre's name. Andre, is that you?
Who there?
It's your Aunt
Aunt-
Vi.
Auntie Vi? What? Shit. Hold on. As you continue along the road, as this Deep Sildari gentleman, in his early 30s or 30s, 40s, somewhere he's young. He wouldn't be considered an adult by the Seldarine, but he arrives with a very, very, very full backpack. He is also walking next to a human gentleman in more simple clothing. Both of them clearly dressed for a long hike.
Mm-hmm.
It is sunset right now.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like you are going to have to camp for the night pretty quickly, or pretty soon along the road. But Andre says, well, Auntie Vi, I wasn't expecting you to be up over here.
I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting you to be up here. Where are your parents, young man?
Well, I'm sure they're still down under.
What?
Down under. Sorry. The Cajun accent is new for me too.
It's very good.
It is.
Well, I'm sure they're still down under. I mean, I ain't been up here too long.
Why are
But-
you up here?
Well, I wanted to get a job. I just figured that there's more to life than just staying around home, you know.
Well, yes, that is true, but you're only 40.
I mean, sure, I wouldn't be able to do anything down there, but I mean, if I come up here, I'm sure I can find a job. In fact, I did find a job. Me and Coda, we've been hauling stuff. I gotta admit, this last one didn't go too good, but
Well, believe it or not, me and my group were sent to look after you and your friend Coda.
the human gentleman looks kind of embarrassed. Oh man.
We saw the
Oh.
wreckage and the horses and the. Did you tie up the dead goblins?
Wait, what?
There was a cart with dead horses that their skeleton came to life, apparently.
Yeah, you don't. Oh. I think this is gonna be a little bit of a long story. Y'all about to camp for tonight? Y'all mind if Coda and I, if we all camp together?
Well, sure. The more the
Everyone?
merrier.
Yeah. Oh, Andre, this is Connie.
Pleasure.
This is Allen, and this is Hu'Gurk.
Nice to meet you.
The dragon and the goblin stand idly by.
Oh, I forgot the goblin's name. I'm sorry. This
Yeah,
is
I am Dix.
that's Dex, and God, it's been 2 weeks. Give me a moment.
Nalaris.
And Nalaris, here we go. I have it. That's Dex, and that's Nalaris. Don't question her.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it.
Mm-hmm. Now, if we're all right with it and we can camp out, I guess we're camping out.
Gonna rough it.
Well, I mean, it was still about another day, up to Cathmala.
Yeah, we have to camp out. All right. Well, let's set up or whatever it is you do when you camp.
So you take the time to set up camp with all the Coda, the gentleman sets up a fire and everything. It seems like they haven't had a lot of belongings. They just have like a bedroll and stuff. Not nearly as well packed as the rest of you all. Almost as if they had to leave a lot of their supplies in a hurry.
Mm-hmm.
So what had happened was we had a horse and cart. We were going to deliver the stuff to the next town over, and we keep on driving, and then there's this like huge like bang, like it just goes bang. We get thrown out the cart, and we don't know what's going on. We turn around, we see like a whole bunch of things like staring at us, like holding spears and stuff, and up in the trees and stuff. I tell you, we got out of there quicker than a underground skater. Like we did.
Mm-hmm.
You said there was a whole bunch of like dead goblins.
Yes, I'm assuming those are the things that attacked you.
I mean, I couldn't tell if they were dead or not. Could you Coda? No. Like he said, we panicked, we ran.
Well,
Do you know anything about resurrecting horses?
I
That might be a long shot.
Well, that's not something I know about. Coda, you know about the dead things, huh? I'm sure some magic can bring the dead horses back to life.
is that something you're knowledgeable in, Coda?
Knowledgeable in, yeah, but I mean, it's not something that I practice.
Can I insight check Coda?
Sure.
11.
He's hard to read. Nothing. He doesn't seem like he's being particularly like. He doesn't seem like he's lying. Like he's trying to be deceptive about it.
Interesting.
But you say they were all dead, and
They were strung up by on the trees. Very morbid.
whew, yeah, like I said, we got out of there pretty damn fast. If there was something else there, I don't know about it.
How long have you been up on the surface, Coda, Andre?
About a month.
And did you tell your parents you're leaving?
Yeah, of course.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I don't think. Do we even need a roll on that one?
No.
It's pretty thin.
Yeah, it's pretty damn thin. No, this
Andre,
kid
I
just.
knew when your uncle was lying to me. I know when you're lying to me.
Oh. He sighs. Like, yeah. He crosses himself 8 times. And authorizes his soul.
Yes. Rather
I'm
unfortunate.
sorry,
Alcohol
I just-
poisoning, you know?
It's just, I gotta. I feel like I gotta prove myself, you know. And they would just hold me back. They would want to keep me down there for another 60 years, but I,
Click in. Thank you
come
for the
on
sub.
up here now. Up here, the drinking age is like 16.
Yes, for humans. And other short-lived humanoids.
I don't think most of them care up here.
No, they don't. But you're just a baby. You're what? What? 42, 43 now. That's
I'm 47.
47.
What's my age?
See, I'm twice his age. He seems like a capable.
Hu'Gurk, how long
Young
does your
bugbear.
race live?
Don't know. Maybe if you're really big, maybe 60.
So he's about a fourth way through his lifespan, dear.
And Connie gives Hu'Gurk like the thumbs up, like, yeah.
Hu'Gurk, you see Hu'Gurk trying to do the math
It's
on
the
that.
math lady gift.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not even 1/4 through your lifetime. I didn't even reach the surface until I was 337.
You don't look a day over 220.
Thank you, dear.
Oh, well, I'm still gonna make something of myself while I'm up here.
Well, all right. Who am I to stop you?
I mean, that's what I'm doing.
That's
Never
very
had
true.
it-
Connie, how old are you?
I'm 23.
Oh dear. Wait, how long do tieflings?
We live just as long as everybody else.
Which is
Which
Depends on
is-
your heritage as a tiefling. What's the other half?
What is the other half?
What is your other?
Mine, I'm full-blooded tiefling. It went tiefling, 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 human, tiefling, human, tiefling, tiefling. And then that's where I came from.
So that means
Probably cap out closer to around like 80 to 100 if I'm really lucky. But Grandpa Momo did say that under certain circumstances, if you do really well, then you can just start like siphoning souls from people, and then that can extend your lifespan to a particular point. I haven't really done it myself, but my great uncle Odd did that, and like he's like super old now.
interesting. We're gonna put a pin on that. I would like to learn more about that.
the human is visibly shaken by this.
Don't worry about it, dear.
When
She's
nobody's
casual about things like that.
when nobody's looking, Hu'Gurk is like trying to siphon souls.
It catches a butterfly.
floats away.
I didn't know Hu'Gurk was Renfield. If I feed 12 spiders to this thing,
Yes,
transfer
exactly.
the life.
And then eat the bird itself.
Oh,
What a good plan, right?
So,
Foolproof.
so what drug got you to come on after us? What brought you down to Coste?
business.
What
We're
kind of
gainfully
business?
employed.
What?
We're gainfully employed.
Yes. I thought you said deployed. I'm like, this is not an army.
No, gainfully. We're employed and we get paid. It's the lovely. It's the little things in life.
We're on our way to Ilyard's Rest. Or Cath Maller. Ilyard's Rest.
You're ultimately to Ilyard's Rest, but you're
Okay.
probably going to pass through
Stop.
Cath
Cath
Maller.
Maller, yeah. We have some business there. And on our way there, we met your employer, and he was worried about you.
Oh man. Well, that's very nice of him. To send y'all after us. Ooh, I feel bad about making him wait, but we had to resupply. You know they got a like mattress shop over there.
Oh,
It's what things that say ooh wee. Things that make you say wow. Yeah, that.
Oh my god, I love those stars.
Oh, you been?
Oh yeah, they're everywhere.
Oh,
yeah. The world is much bigger than what we're used to, Andre.
Oh yeah. But anti-vi. They had some I forgot what he called them. They were some glasses, and it made it so like you could see and not like be all squinty and stuff. I got a couple pairs. Yeah, have you seen that before, or do you want to try one out?
I would love to try one out, please. I have not seen them before. How have I not seen this before?
What? And he will hand over a pair of dark lensed glasses. I will add it to your character sheet. It will not require attunement. But yeah.
Yay.
Now you don't have to be at disadvantage in sunlight.
Yay. All my attacks would be a disadvantage all the time. Oh, these are great. Elky's lenses of shade sight.
I think they're just called like the Knave sunglasses. Yeah.
Okay. These
Okay,
are
they've
great.
been added to your sheet, so if you refresh the page, it'll be there.
Let me see what I got. Ooh, wondrous. Ooh. Yes, so like say, you are immune to magic that allows other creatures to read your thoughts or determine whether you are lying. Creatures can communicate telepathically with you only if you allow it. Wow, I love it. I have advantage on perception checks, so it means I have a straight roll.
I think it just specifically like suppresses the sunlight sensitivity.
Yeah, if you have a sunlight sensitivity trait, you are unaffected by that trait. Yeah. With some perception checks, so yeah. These are great. I love these. Thank you, Andre. That's very sweet of you.
Yeah. You wouldn't mind not telling my parents where I'm at?
All right.
Well, thank you, Amber.
You're very welcome, dear. Now, a few tips. learn how to fight, or get someone who knows how to fight and will do it for you and protect you. Save up
He
money.
he shares a look with the human.
You're the fighter.
I guess so.
Have you all been traveling together a
A
lot?
couple of weeks, yeah.
Hmm. All right.
So how long you all been together?
I absolutely love the. All right. Like the eyeballing ant, like, oh my God, it was beautiful.
We have been together. Um,
What, a week?
a little over a week. We've been traveling for a week. So really like a week and 2 days, 3 days.
Almost like a full 10-day. Do they use those here? I haven't heard anyone say that phrase since I came to this plane.
A 10-day, yes.
I haven't seen any Electrum either.
It's weird.
It would be a week.
Yeah, a week.
I don't think anybody here uses 10-day.
Thank God.
Who would do that?
It's just confusing. They make it sound super like it'd be really nice to keep track of everything in tens, but then as soon as you break it down, it gets really weird.
Well.
What about y'all? How long have you been traveling together?
A couple of weeks.
Longer than us.
Well, if you're looking for a job, I know someplace that's always hiring. They hired us, and I had no prior work experience.
I think that may have been a fluke.
I don't know that always hiring is the best phrasing, but applications are always open.
Well, what kind of work? What kind of work y'all talking about?
Connie shrugs. Like
Odds and
happily
ends.
just...
Dangerous work. Gross work.
Not always dangerous.
So far, we got sent down into a pit, and then there was a bunch of feet that were there, and then there was a tentacle, but we got by the tentacle, and then when we came back out, they told us that we did a good job, and now we're being sent all the way to Ilyard's Rest.
See the world. Lots of travel.
That sounds like the worst freaking story that I've. That sounds like
I'm
a really
sorry.
bad play.
I'm sorry. You were attacked by goblins and ran away.
No. Like the human has clearly put his foot in his mouth.
Would you like to
Where?
run that by me again?
It reminded me of a bad play.
Oh,
Oh.
which one?
Sword Art Online.
Oh. Oh.
You did it. You got him to take off his glasses and his headphones.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone. He's all the way gone.
You broke him.
That's it. The show's
Cry.
over, folks. Gurk would agree. Yeah, that one sucked.
That's my personal feeling. I feel like Alellen would be like, well, that's not the best isekai anime. Just get into that.
If you're looking for a really good Isekai Mummers play, Log Horizon. Now that one, solid.
Right. Well,
Anyway, where was this? I mean, like we clearly are looking for jobs.
it's in Fort Barris, right? Fort Barris, yes.
Well, that's where headquarters is, but right now we're going to investigate a franchise opportunity up north. So you could either come with us northwards and then wait to see what happens with that, or if you start headed south and went to Fort Barris, then you could probably talk to Mr. Arjan. He's like super nice, really charismatic, like 110% most easy person to talk to.
Vi's just like in the back, like, no. That's like saying Alellen has the charisma of a pop star.
What's everybody's passive insight?
That's a 12.
15.
No, 13.
13.
Alellen. Whenever Arjan's name is mentioned, like there's maybe a hint of recognition in the human's eyes, but he doesn't comment on it.
Interesting.
Well, I think we're gonna have to head south to make sure that Jaruk knows that we're okay. But maybe we'll head back up or head down to Fort Barris. Maybe, or hey, maybe we might find another job.
All right, remember what I said. Weapons know how to fight.
I mean, we're not going to be able to head out right now. It's it's a little bit dark for. But no, your eyes are good, right? Ain't they? Stop.
What do you mean?
It's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we've been walking all day. So I mean, we're gonna camp out for the night. All the same, but you know, maybe it wouldn't be too bad if we did travel by night sometimes.
I suggest you don't. You'll exhaust yourself.
Right. Which is why we're gonna head out in the morning. I mean, so, Coda, why don't you sing that song? I mean, do something. Please don't.
Oh my god, you know music? I love music.
I really don't want to.
Well, that's fine. Everybody gets a little bit of stage fright every once in a while.
I don't.
Well, yeah, but you're like super famous and pretty.
Thank you. I don't correct her on the famous part.
Oh, you are you like a bard?
Yes.
Well, I mean, have you like played?
Sometimes.
He's gonna think for a little bit. Do you know? God, what did I call this fucking song? Do you know Blood Red and Warm?
Blood Red Warren?
Mhm.
Do I know?
No.
I would assume
I-
there were times where she had to play for her money in
Roll-
taverns.
Roll a history check.
A history check. Oh,
The DC is going to be high, but
okay. History. It's never been easier with D&D Beyond if my computer loads. Math. -1, 17.
you may have heard it before. You've never played it. It may have only been once.
I think I've heard it once before, but I've never played it.
I
Would you like to show me the song?
make a persuasion check.
Ooh, I'm good at those. 16.
He's going to take a long look at Andre. Never ask me for anything ever again. I mean, all right. I just figured out that the Sentinel Beast wouldn't be scared of nothing. Shut up.
The what?
Make a Arcana, history or Arcana check.
I still have -1 to both.
Is that for everyone or just for
Yes.
Vi?
Yeah. Anybody who wants to make this roll can.
Oh yeah.
If you are not from Alira, this is going to be a disadvantage.
I don't know if I'm from Alera or not.
You are.
You're from the
Okay.
world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're from down
13.
under, but you're from the world.
16.
16 at disadvantage.
Hu'Gurk, Alellen, did either of you?
Oh, yeah,
I got
yeah.
13.
I got like a 5. So Hu'Gurk wasn't paying attention.
So funnily enough, no, neither of the girls would know. Not with the 16.
But he did
What is
say
that?
Order of the Sentinel Beast.
He did say Sentinel Beast.
Okay.
Or a sentinel beast.
Hey, if y'all want to sell them before bed, I'll go ahead. But what I ask is that you drop that.
All right.
Shamed of.
It's all cool, dude. Whatever. Everybody's got their thing.
Let's see.
All right.
I'll drop it.
Vi, do you attempt to whenever he starts to sing,
Mhm.
it is clear that he is about to do this a cappella without any backup.
I'll take out my lute and attempt to follow along with the flow of the music.
Do y'all actually want me to sing this?
Only if you want to.
Only if you want to.
It sounds a lot better than I'm about to do it right now. But what he sings is The hunters did ride through the forest on the day the dragon came. Through the stained trees did the howling wind call the witch's blackened name. For he was a shame and sorrow, a monster since he was born. But the hate of Mator holds nothing to the rage of a witch once scorned. For a heart of gold is always cold, but the hunter's blood ran warm. For a heart of gold is always cold, but the hunter's blood ran warm. I can post the lyrics in chat.
Yeah.
Not just Connie, but me as a person is also
Yeah.
clapping.
Yeah.
Now, when did you say you learned that one? Because I really like it. It's nothing. Drop it.
Interesting song, and you have a very lovely voice.
Yeah, dude,
Thank
that
you.
rock.
Thanks. Anyway, I'll keep watch. All right, Dan. He's shy.
I've noticed. So, Andre, how are things down under?
Well, I mean, everything's all right. I mean, but I mean, I just don't want to stay down there forever, you know. Like,
Right. I understand. Sort of. Technically didn't leave at my own volition.
what you mean?
Nothing, dear. But, sometimes staying someplace where you are safe until you are free to make your own decisions in with the more a mature mind is not always bad.
Auntie, I'm not a child.
She just gives him a look. All right. I'm not going to argue that, a man decides when they want to, take that journey in their lifetime that makes them who they are as a person. And if you've decided that right now is the time to do that, I will not stand in your way.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Plus I don't think your parents like me much.
I always got that feeling, but they never really told me why.
I don't know. I thought I was a pretty nice person to them. It's a good wife to your uncle.
Do you actually have a name?
No,
I
to
think
your
that's in character.
Yeah.
It's just uncle.
He'll say the name.
Yeah.
Abe.
Abe, yes, I was a pretty good wife to your uncle Abe. It is unfortunate his accident.
Of course it.
Sorry, as I pick every stereotypical Cajun name.
Like Cajun last name,
Boudreaux.
Aber.
Abe. I'm so sorry I didn't stick around too long after his death. It was just a lot on me.
I mean, I'm sure.
I didn't expect him to go that day. I mean, alcohol poisoning. It happened so unexpectedly. Some men just can't hold their liquor.
Well,
I
you know,
guess not.
She just goes 8 times, just like, rest in peace. Lol, rest his soul.
Gurk's like, why would you drink alcohol that was poisoned? That's pretty dumb.
Oh,
Mhm.
well, I think what she mean is, and he'll actually,
Yeah,
he'll say real alcohol poisoning.
yeah. Real alcohol poisoning, like he said, is it's when you drink too much of regular alcohol.
That sounds made up.
No, yeah, there's no such
No, it
thing.
happens.
No, I think you guys are just trying to hide the good stuff from us. Like, I've heard that sometimes they'll like put like snakes or something inside of booze, and then like you can drink
Yeah.
that, and like that would be booze
Yeah.
and poison. Maybe like get you a little bit farther in life. Maybe.
Well, Mama
But
would
if,
always
say
do it
you-
with like spiders.
Yes, that was a good one.
That's
But
crazy.
if you drink
Drink
too
spiders.
much,
It-
if you drink too much,
It
then
gives
your
you a little
body
bit of
can.
cotton mouth, though.
It does. Or we
Web
like to call
mouth.
it web mouth, actually. One brain
Yeah.
cell.
Anyway, is there anything else anybody wants to do before bed?
I think Connie would want to talk to Coda and just see, like, did you write that song yourself? That was really good.
Make a charisma check.
Before she does, I want to use the Fortune's Favor.
Okay.
Yeah, so Charisma Shazah. Well, that's either a 10 or a 10. So a 10.
I mean, I'm glad you like this song, but I really don't want to talk about it.
All right, I just thought, like, I can't really, like, pay you in money right now for the performance that you did, but I could at least pay you in compliments, because those are free for now.
The sun has set, but you do have dark vision. You can see that there is a little bit of like a blush around his cheeks.
Vi's just like behind, like, good.
All right, Mr. Coda, well, I just want to say thank you for your hospitality and letting us stay with you over this evening, and I hope that your evening goes well. She just like gives a nod and then stands up, kind of like pats her thighs as she does, and then just like walks off.
Okay. He is confused and does not respond.
That's fine.
Why don't I take first watch with you? I hate being woken up for a watch, so I'd rather take first.
Oh, okay. Sure.
I'll sleep then.
Yeah.
Good. Do these guys look like they have money? Like a lot of money.
Make an insight check.
Okay. Yep. That's what I need to be doing right now. Natural 20.
Natural 20? No.
No. Okay.
It looks like whatever money they had was spent on resupplying after all of their supplies were exploded in a magical explosion that killed their horses.
Oh, that makes sense. Oof. Yeah. He'd hold back then. He'd try to hold back. He's got
All
the
right.
itch.
Okay.
And as soon as they were like, we'll take first watch or whatever, her Gurk was like,
It's
out.
amazing how instantly he can fall asleep. Vi's just with her lute out, just strumming it.
He'll just nod, but He does not seem very talkative.
So how long have you and my nephew been traveling together? No, I'm kidding. We already talked about that.
A couple weeks.
Right. How did you meet? Still strumming her lute.
We were both looking for a job. We found the same bounty.
Mm-hmm. Just decided to stick together after that?
I mean, yeah, it
Hmm.
made sense too.
Yeah. How old are you, Coda?
27.
27. All right. Where are you from?
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm. Don't know what that is.
So
She murmurs
as
to
you're,
herself. She's like, I don't know where that is.
as you're talking to him, he clearly is taking his job of like watching very seriously, and he is making sure to like be scanning the like scanning the horizon, scanning the road and everything. He is a human. It is dark.
Hey, Coda. How come you can see well in the dark?
He just shrugs.
Now, dear, when I ask a question, I expect an answer.
I just can't.
If there's something in your life that you're ashamed of, I really won't be a judge of it.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. 21. Just singing, like strumming a very soft song as I ask.
I'm really not supposed to talk about it, and I would really prefer not to. It's just something people like me can do.
People like you.
Yeah. People like me.
The Order of the Sentinel Beast.
Yeah. God. Yes.
What is that? Who are people like you?
Like monster hunters.
Oh. Now that's interesting.
Is that good
So
enough?
I'm just curious why a monster hunter is taking these jobs with my nephew.
I mean, I've sort of just like turned loose and had to figure all this out for myself. So here I am trying to pick up jobs, and I just happened to start doing it with somebody else who was confused about the world.
So you're no longer a monster hunter.
I mean, I am.
So you have like monster hunting is like your second job.
It's more like that was what I was raised to do. Yeah, look.
Oh. No, I understand that. Dear, I'm not one to judge what you kill.
Listen, can we just drop it, please?
Of course. My apologies for making you feel uncomfortable.
And he'll just nod and like do a little perimeter.
She'll start. Would I be able to have picked up on the lyrics and the song from hearing him?
Sure. and I will.
Mhm.
I mean, I'll post it in chat, but like you can just. Yep, you start humming the lyrics.
Yeah. Just like strumming and just singing very quietly the lyrics. I'm not
Right.
gonna subject you guys to my singing, so.
With that, the night passes uneventfully up until the next watch.
Mhm. Who was taking second watch?
Still sleeping.
Connie will do it.
Uh,
All right.
Nobody said. You guys said we'll take the first watch, and then it was just like.
I'm
It-
gonna wake up
But
Connie
it
then.
really doesn't matter. Y'all aren't going to get
Yeah.
a random encounter or anything throughout the night. The
Good
next day
night,
will come.
Coda. She says.
As y'all wake up, Dakota and Andre pack up their stuff and they get ready to head back south.
Be safe.
Oh, we will.
It was really nice to meet you both.
Oh, it was great to meet all y'all, Sha.
Mhm.
Travel well,
You
dudes.
said y'all were headed up to Ilyard, right? Ilyard Rest.
Yes. Mhm.
All right.
We
was
might be
the
staying
one.
there for a while, so if you ever want to come see your Auntie Vi again, you let me know.
Well, if we make it up there, we'll be sure to swing by.
All right. She'll like pat his head.
All right, y'all take care now.
Take care. Make sure you
And-
take care of my nephew, Coda.
What? What is? Bye. Right, and they head out.
Mhm.
It is still going to be another day up to Kathmeiler.
Do any of you know anything about monster hunters?
I'm a people hunter
Mm.
and goblins.
I mean, sometimes like monster hunters would come through the hills, but like most of the time they were just like looking for like deep crows or something crazy and weird. And most of the time it was just like, oh yeah, he's right over there. Just go like poke him with a stick or something. He'll wake up.
The hills sound like a very interesting place.
Oh, they're super fun. You ever find yourself there? I know a bunch of scouts that would probably like die to just like travel around with you and make sure that you only sign a few contracts, like nothing unnecessary, you know?
I don't sign contracts I didn't make.
Why? But like you signed the contract that got you this job and you didn't make that one.
Well, yes, but that one gave me money and didn't take my soul.
Not every contract takes your soul. That is stereotyping.
That is incorrect.
Oops.
These unfair stereotypes against devils.
We put up with so much already.
No, a lot
You
of
know
human
what,
contracts that
if-
take your soul.
If you,
Terms of service.
if I get offered a good contract and you look over it and you say it's fine, then sure, why not?
I would be like a professional reader.
Yes. Or, you know, if I get to know your grandfather and he says it's all right, I would sign it.
Oh, he loves contracts. He thinks they're great.
Mhm.
It's at this point that you notice that sitting cross-legged in the middle of the road is an odd-looking figure wearing not a stitch of clothing. And
I'm
that's
done
where we're going to
helping
come
people.
back after the break.
Yay! I am excited to interact with this naked individual. We are going to try and be back in 5 to 10 minutes, so don't go no place unless it's to grab a food, grab a drink, grab a friend, or possibly go to indooradventure.redbubble.com. Pick yourself up something nice, and we'll see you guys shortly. All right, everybody. See you soon. Hello, everybody. We are back. There is a naked, I hope, person in the middle of the road before us. Connor, what else do we see? Or is it just naked body?
So again, sitting cross-legged in the middle of the road is an odd-looking figure wearing not a stitch of clothing. In one hand, he fiddles with a copper medallion etched with the image of a thin, tangled pair of antlers. He might be a beardless dwarf, or a short and pale half-orc, or a human with a gland condition. Anyway, he doesn't look up as he speaks in a voice that sounds like a goat choking on sawdust. I didn't read that before realizing I would have to voice this gentleman. Fortune has strange and wonderful and terrible things in store for you. So here I am, as Fortune's lackey. Fair or foul, weal or woe, chant or howl, friend or foe.
Dude, you need some pants.
I'm done helping people in the middle of the street.
Can you move to the side?
I think he's scared.
Good.
Or I don't stand up, turn around, and then continue speaking. And
Well, he stands up.
Hoof.
Oh. Sir, could you please put on some pants? Connie, avert your eyes.
Seen this before. It's nothing special.
No, it's not.
oh,
Answer this riddle.
it's a riddle.
I'm so bad.
I stand aloof, alone as a savior. I shine my oily smile across the rippling vastness. I, with this beaming, attract and repel. Ignore me, and you are lost one way or another. What am I?
Anglerfish. She'll whisper to Alellen.
Can you repeat it once more?
Is
I
it
have
an
an idea.
angler? Is it an anglerfish?
I will post it in the Zoomy chat.
The Zoomies chat.
The Sumis.
That's what my cat needs.
Uh,
It's a
I sent-
lighthouse.
Okay, so we have an anglerfish in the lighthouse.
Vi is not smart. Don't ever listen
No,
to her.
yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I was gonna say piety, like religion or faith.
Oh wow,
Okay,
that says
we
a
have
lot
an
about your
anglerfish.
worldview.
We have religion and faith, and we have a lighthouse.
I think Lighthouse sounds good, I think. I never really been to one. I'm not answering this.
Depends on what powers lighthouses in this.
Oil?
Or-
Yeah.
It's like a fire. It's a bonfire.
Kerosene, perhaps.
I
That's my best guess.
never get lost, so I don't know. It doesn't sound right to me. I got nothing.
All right, do we have to? Is it one answer per group or one answer per person?
What is the answer?
Is it the lighthouse?
Yes. Yes, it is.
I'm that kid that repeats the quiet kid's answer.
Yep.
I just watched that movie. It's a trip. Willem Dafoe, Robert Pattinson. Very good film.
Watch it.
So,
Bye.
try and cross.
Yes?
You feel weird for a
Oh.
second.
Mm-mm.
Good day.
Oh.
And he just walks off.
What did you do to me?
Bye. You have the curse of Bashava.
God damn it!
you had
What is that?
you had the blessing before. Now you've got the curse. This is,
I'm never helping anyone ever again in my entire life.
While
Well,
under
get
this
what you get, I
curse,
suppose.
while under the curse, a character has disadvantage on saving throws. You know the curse can be ended with remove curse or similar magic, or it can be passed on to another person.
Mine's gonna be that vision passing out to another person. Guys, I think I'm cursed.
Well, what makes you say that? I don't know. It looked like you received a blessing or something from me.
A fly just like smacks Vi in the eye. And Vi, you realize you have not put on your glasses.
She'll put on her glasses. Oops.
You look super cute in those. Oh my god.
you're pretty cool.
So,
Well, thank you.
Functional.
I don't know how I'd be able to help you with it being a curse and all.
Oh, do you remember that riddle? Maybe I have to say that to somebody else. What was the riddle?
Must have slipped my mind.
Alellen, I will find a way to remove this curse, and if you remember and don't tell me, I will give it to you.
Guess we'll see.
You know, maybe we should stop by a casino at some point.
It was something like
Reasonable accommodations.
I stand alone. I'm a sailor. I shine my rippling abs at something.
It was an oily smile. I remember it was
And
an
then there
oily
was-
smile.
Oh, oily abs.
I don't know if he mentioned abs.
He
Ah,
certainly didn't have them.
Is that what you were staring at?
I
No.
guess.
Do you think that'll happen to you if you don't get rid of this curse?
Alellen, I will stab you.
I'd prefer if you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
That'll look awful under quarterly evaluation.
You can't report an evaluation or write one down if you have no hands.
Well, mage hand. Can't take that.
Can you cast Mage Hand with no hands?
I would imagine.
Hey man, it's just like a physical movement. It doesn't have to be hand symbols.
God damn it.
He could do the I Dream of Genie nod. Just mage hand.
Look, there are wizards of all shapes and sizes, and I'm sure some of them have
And limb
less than 2
configurations.
hands. Yes, many configurations of limbs.
Well, I will make sure to do something that will hurt you and inconvenient you for the rest of your life. There are some worse. There are some fates worse than death, Alellen, trust me.
I know. This is just more fun. You said you wanted me to cut loose and have fun, right?
I can cut loose other things. Let's keep going. I don't like this place anymore.
The journey will continue until you get to the sleepy town of Cathmaller. It is a very simple town, lots of wooden buildings, very, very similar to Costed. But you'll notice that right outside of the town is a very flamboyant, almost like a circus tent set out with a giant ostentatious sign that's almost like lighting up in fantasy equivalent of neon lights, things that make you say wow.
Oh.
They're all like that. It's bigger on the inside.
Is this a local chain? Where all can you find these?
Well, from what I have been told, you can find them pretty much anywhere. Like there ever is a large town and a lack of construction codes. If there's like a lack of zoning or anything like that, then things that make you say, "Wow, seems to do really well as a premier magic shop."
So they're like spirit Halloween stores.
It's like that, but imagine if every time you went in, you left saying wow over at least something or other, and it's owned by the same guy. So that's like
So exactly like a Spirit of Halloween store.
Yes, exactly.
every employee at Spirit looks the exact same. They're a delight. They're absolutely, I love them. There's sometimes a frog who like smokes sometimes, does a dance if he's feeling it. Most times he's just stressed.
You've been to many of these shops before.
I've been a few times.
Do you always say wow?
Yeah. Every time, without fail.
All right. Well, let's see if they have something that can help me remove the curse.
Oh, I'm sure he'll do.
Right.
The question is, can you afford it?
Well, I got money. I'll be able to help.
Thank you, Connie dear.
And Connie will go over to the red tent and like hold the door and open
Right.
it.
At this point, I do need to give a content warning to the audience. My players have already consented to this, but if you are sensitive to body horror or anything like that, you may want to take the next couple of minutes away.
Oh,
Right. All right.
You guys are gonna love this.
Oh no.
We'll give the chat just a little bit to catch up.
Yeah, that temporal distortion,
Yeah, Connie's just at the at the side of the tent, like ready to like hold it open for you guys. And generally, there's just a stairwell that leads down.
yeah, it's bigger on the inside.
As you walk into the tent and look around and see that the tent is in fact bigger on the inside, your nose is immediately assaulted by the sense of 1,000 instances being choked out by a cloud of tobacco smoke being exhaled by a frog sitting on the counter. It looks at you expectantly as it inhales another drag from a cigarette.
Hey, little guy, how's it going?
Connie's so excited.
Right. Would you happen to have, excuse me, a spell scroll of remove curse? Connie, how do I talk to the frog?
The creature leaps towards you and
Oh.
disappears into a choking cloud of smoke that rushes to roil around you, touching
Oh.
the exposed flesh of your face. Its caress clinging to your skin like a thickening mucus. You look and see that your friends are still and suffocating in the vapor as the room begins to fill with the sickening smoke. The flesh beneath their face twisting and swelling as their pores become clogged with the mucus. You feel something beneath your skin stretch the flesh as an infection sets in. Your stomach turning, your muscles lethargic. You breathe heavy and collapse to the floor. Your companions' faces become contorted with warts swelling and writhing as the fluid congeals, pushing desperately against your face. The wriggling pustule on your companion's face ruptures and starts dripping a yellowing pus that dribbles on the cedar planks underfoot, dripping and coalescing into a viscous puddle. The air becomes sour with the thick, stagnant scent of infection. The fluid moves. It pulses, it swells, and it coalesces, moving away from you, morphing into this mass of mucus in the center of the room, growing, stretching. The mass slumps back towards you as you sit there, still exhausted, still completely still. The slime stretches and extends its arms as it approaches. A mass resembling a leg sticks out, a torso, a contorted and straining face. Freshly forming hands reach up to tear the slime away from the skull. The pus slews off in a wet mass, and a handsome face, sweaty and distressed, works up a smile to greet you. Hello, and welcome to Things That Make You Say wow.
Wow! Yay! I told you guys this place is amazing!
It smells disgusting. All of that slime just came out of you.
Hi, Mr. Thread Twister.
Connie? Oh, welcome back. Darling,
Yay!
how can I help you? How can I help your friends?
Well, they are first timers here at Things That Make You Say Wow, and they were looking for some stuff, I think. I know that Vi was saying that she was like not wanting to get hit as much, even though she likes being on the front line, so that way she can like talk smack really quietly to people and like they start suffering for it. It's really funny. But I think she wants to get hit less harder. And then I think he uses a lot of weapons, probably something to like help him hit better. And then my blue friend, he's a wizard, so I don't know. He probably wants like a rock or a book or something.
Well, I can certainly help you find whatever you need. Come.
Was all that necessary?
Oh, absolutely. I had to find ways to keep things fresh, you know? Although, that may have expired. Anyway.
Wow.
There you go!
See?
See?
Every time.
I get it. You know, I get it. I get it now.
Well, I'm she's just casting prestidigitation on herself.
Your pores do look like all clear and stuff. It's, you know.
Mm-hmm. Do they? Connie, do my pores look clear?
Connie nods, gives you a big thumbs up.
Possibly worth it. All right. So, what is your name, Mr. What?
Or my name is
Orillo.
Orillo Thread Twister.
A real thread twister. Well, that was unpleasant, but if my pores are clear, I am all right with it.
Clear pores is what you're looking for? We can certainly find more things for you to use
She's
after our
cursed.
skincare routine. You're cursed.
Yes.
Minor spellcasting service? We can certainly do
Possibly.
that.
How much?
You're looking for just standard curse removal, or is it something like super duper bad? Something that like only a wish spell or something like that can do. Can you get rid of? Because I don't think I can do that.
I think just standard.
Just standard remove curse.
Mm-hmm.
Third level spell is at the tip top of the uncommon.
Yeah, remove curse, I think, is third.
Yep.
Oh man, what if you were cursed till level 5?
Yeah, sure. We can remove curse. That'd be 250 gold pieces.
Right.
Standard fee.
Standard fee.
I got 80 I can add to it.
I've got this many. And he holds up a big bag. It's 170 or something.
You give me all your gold?
Well, get rid of your curse.
Thank you. Aren't you sweet, Hu'Gurk?
He licks his fur. Nope.
Just
And
to
are you
remind
sh-
you, I posted in the chat. There is another way to get rid of this particular curse.
Oh, you did? You know, you know,
I'll take it
I
from you.
no, it's fine. I think I can find a different way of getting rid of this curse.
Sure. Very well.
I think I can do that. But I am interested in any leather armor that you may have, and I've heard something about magical instruments.
Magical instruments.
Yes.
That's
I'm a
interesting.
bard.
Sure, come right this way, and you would be able to get. He would show off a few very, very pristine-looking instruments of all sorts of shapes and configurations for different numbers of hands.
Would you happen to have? I think it's called. God, I'm not even gonna try. Not gonna
If
try to
you-
pronounce that. But
if you-
that one.
If you want an instrument at the
Yeah.
bars that comes in
Yeah.
a viol,
Yeah.
viol, voile,
Voila. Voila.
Voila.
voile,
Voila.
it will be provided for you.
Yeah. How much would that one be?
That would be 600.
You still have Connie's 80.
For the starting price. You can try to haggle it
Starting
down.
Is there some sort of, first time buyer's discount? I'm very good. I'm very high in social circles, and I can spread out your name and your store name to certain people.
Make a persuasion check.
Can I give myself a bardic inspiration? No, I can't.
I don't think you can.
No, I can't. All right. 22.
Wow. I would certainly think so, especially if you're traveling with Miss Connie. So
I am.
we could go down to about. I don't want to go lower than 400.
Let me see. $400. Hu'Gurk, are you still giving me your money? Yeah. How
So
about
171 is
Okay.
the total bag of.
how about 350?
Really don't think I can go lower than 400. Not for this particular one. If I go much lower than that, then I would be losing money on the deal. And I do not like losing money.
Of course not.
Wasn't there some like jewelry or something?
Oh, I do have some gems. Do you take gems as payment?
I certainly take gems as payment. How else can I keep this so
Perfect.
fabulous?
Well, I do have a. Oh, I have. Here we go. I have a platinum ring. And some silver necklaces, and I'm very good at discerning prices, and I believe they're worth 10 gold each. No, 10 silver, because they're silver necklaces. I just wrote 10. So I'm gonna assume it's silver, not gold.
I think. I
I'll
think
triple
I'll
it would
double
be in
check.
gold.
Gold.
It's okay. I know I put it in the chat, so let me double check.
It would have been 10 gold pieces.
Yeah, so I do have some silver necklaces that are worth 40 gold, a platinum ring. I don't know how much that one's worth. Oh, 20 gold. And a garnet worth 50. So that would be a total of 100 gold in items.
Well, yes, I would certainly accept that in addition to the other
Yes,
300
yes, of
gold.
course. No, of course. But then I'll give you 100 golden items, and then I'll give you 300 in gold.
They're perfect.
Perfect. And how much do you generally get for studded leather?
See, it's at this point that I really wish I had that one page of the player's handbook in front of me, because it's really not easy to find on D&D Beyond.
Studded leather,
It
I'll
can
tell
still be
you.
easier.
Normal cost is 45, sheep is 33, and expensive is 68.
He would be able to take it at 25 gold pieces.
Ooh. I must say, I do enjoy doing business with you.
He smiles. Well, I certainly hope so. I have to say, we really wish, I wish nothing more than to wow you.
You have.
Did you take your instrument, Bart? Okay.
Well, I'm sure with the name, you wish nothing more.
What about your friends? What can I interest any of you in? What can we find you? What can we find that makes you say, "Wow"?
Is that frog still alive?
Indoor, what's the frog's name?
Let's call the frog Jambalaya.
Oh, jambalaya! Has he been smoking again?
Connie
Oh
nods.
yeah, like in a big way.
"15 years I've kept that fucking frog alive, but I swear he's trying to end his unnaturally long life. That's bad for you." Anyway, you, the very blue gentleman, is there anything that we can do to make you less blue?
I like that. That's good. I was looking for an amulet, like one perhaps would find on.
You want to buy a watch?
Sort of. It is clockwork. Yes, it comes from Mechanus, I believe.
Pulls out a clockwork amulet. One of these?
Yes,
All
precisely.
the rage in the Clockwork City.
Yes. Do you mind if I inspect it?
Absolutely.
No. I'll take it. And if somebody else wants to talk to him for a little bit, while I inspect this lovely piece of jewelry for a minute and don't do anything else to it. Of course not.
Well, I must say, you do have a very interesting establishment. Would you happen to have business cards I could give out when people ask me where I got this lovely instrument?
He reaches into his pocket and, like a magician, like crinkles the deck of cards so that they go flying everywhere. And none of them land on you, but just neatly just outside of your personal bubble, you see cards raining down for things that make you say, wow.
Can I prestidigitate them into a pile?
Absolutely.
I'll prestidigitate them into a pile and just pick it up. Thank you. And she'll put it in like a pocket. I'll make sure that people know where I got this lovely instrument that
about you,
really
my-
makes you say, wow.
Close enough. I'll take it. What about you, my very, very large hirsute gentleman?
I'm just glad that frog's okay.
For now.
And then when he does that, Hu'Gurk like squints at him like, "Don't you hurt that frog?" He doesn't say it, but he. And then really, there's really nothing Hu'Gurk needs, and I think we're out of gold anyway. So
Okay.
that's pretty good. Yeah, that's all. He'll ask about the frog again, and then maybe give the squinty eyes like, "Don't you hurt that frog?"
So, Alellen.
That seems like enough time for me to cast Distort Value.
Now, remind me what the spell does.
I can make an item appear to have half of its value or double its value. So I'm making this Clockwork Amulet appear half as valuable as it would normally appear.
Okay. And the Clockwork Amulet is a common magic item, correct?
It is, yes. And they can figure it out with an investigation check.
Hey, Endor.
Yeah,
Do you have Aurelio's investigation check?
it's a +7.
Well, his roll is a 5 because I have a portent, and I can do that.
Okay. So 12.
12,
beat
and I
your
believe
DC?
my save DC is 13.
Ha! Okay. You can get it for 50 gold pieces.
I'll take it. I won't even try to haggle. But Illumin's just like, well, you see, I believe this might be a bit defective. You see, it has these superficial scratches and things like that. It must have been banged up in transit.
Oh.
Still perfectly functional. I'll take it off your hands for, we'll call it 50, right? That seems reasonable.
That seems absolutely reasonable.
Very good.
It's the floor model.
It's the floor model, yeah.
Well,
I only had 84, so glad I did that.
thank you again for the money, Hu'Gurk. I love it when men give me their money without any struggle. She'll pat his chest.
And did you just use it all?
I have like 78 gold pieces left, but I can give you back some if you want.
Yeah, whatever you hand him back, he's not gonna care one way or another about. Because in his head, he'll just take what he wants. So it's never, money's never like a thing.
Oh yeah, no, she's not gonna hand you anything back.
Oh, okay. All right.
The only thing Connie would want are Zune's modular song gems for her Zune's modular music box that she started with. She's just looking to pick up some more music.
Okay. We will say that each record is like 20 gold pieces.
Could you do 18?
Make a persuasion check.
Oh boy. Well,
Can I just be like, Connie,
that's a 4.
I was gonna give you inspiration, but it doesn't matter.
I only have 19 gold total.
You know, how
have a
many new
gold
songs do
piece.
you want?
Just one.
Just one? How about I get it for you?
You do that for me?
Yes.
Wow. I want to see if they have a song gem of the one that Coda sang. That Blood Ran War. I thought that was really cool.
Yes. Would you happen to have a song gem of Blood Run Warm?
Blood ran warm. That's a fairly new
Yes.
arrangement.
It's underground, maybe a little too far into the indie scene for him.
Maybe if you don't happen to have a song, Jim, do you have an empty one I could record it into? And Tani, I could record the song into that, and you can put it in your music box.
Oh, sure, I have that. It's 5 gold.
Oh my God, Miss Vi. Miss Vi, I can get 3 of those, and I don't have to get any money from you.
But like, if you want one that was actually, professionally recorded, then, one of the rarer vinyl gems, those
know
would still be
those.
20.
Yes. I mean, they do have it.
Miss Vi, I think I'm gonna go with one from his stock, and then
That's.
I can get the other gems later.
How about, Connie? I'll buy you the gem that has the recording, and then you can buy other stuff with your money.
All right.
I'll get this song for you. And she reaches into her gold coin and just hands over 20 gold, and she just puts like the hand clutching the gold and holds for a second, just like gives him the 20 gold.
20 gold. Okay. What is the song gem that you get?
So the song gem that I am going to be getting, I just need to find the name of it real quick. I think that it would be called, it's going to be called Witch's Wrath, and it's by Shroudport City Sinners.
I'm gonna need you to link that in the Discord chat so
Or
I can listen to it.
Not the okay hand, the thumbs up. Yes, I will.
Oh, thumbs up.
Yeah, thumbs up. I can't. Fucking white supremacists.
Yeah, no.
They ruin everything.
But yeah, so that is what Connie has spent. Connie spent money on, or if Miss Vi lets
I
her
will get
borrow.
that one. I will get that one for you. And if you wish to get any recording gems and you ever wish me to record a song for you, I can do that. You know, Connie, you know what I can do for you.
What?
I could write you a song.
You do that for me?
I do that for
Oh
you.
my gosh, Miss Vi, you are the best! And she just gives you a big hug. She's very strong. It is a very tight hug.
Oh, yep. Ooh, I feel like I'm wearing a corset all over again. Ooh. Yep.
So,
Wow.
a couple of blank CGs.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So they're 5 gold apiece.
Okay. Connie now has 2 songs in her inventory. One is I Don't Care by Et and Pop. And then the other is Witch's Wrath.
You want me to get the blank ones for you too, dear?
No, I can get those.
All right. That was a really tight hug. Ooh.
That's why I go to the gym all the time, so I can have real big, strong hugging arms.
It's
So good at
working.
hugging.
I'm gonna be so good at hugging.
Connie at the gym.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that anybody wants to buy from things that make you say, wow?
If there's a pair of sunglasses that are just like normal sunglasses, like not magical or anything, Hu'Gurk's just gonna grab them and put them on.
Okay.
This would be like,
They're like 2 copper.
all right, he just like,
I don't normally say this, but wow.
he just nods like, of course.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, with that, unless anybody needs any other things from this horrible shop.
I have 4
Uh,
gold.
You all leave and almost run into a couple, a actual young couple. Oh, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
They are a half-elf woman and a human woman. Both very young. I'm sorry. Did you sorry, my partner and I are a bit lost. Do you know the directions to Shrubport?
No.
No. I think I saw.
No idea.
I think
Where
I
is
saw it on a sign.
Make a history check. Nope.
I think I saw it on a sign once over the last 10 days.
Delia, we don't have to stop and ask directions. I promise you. It's just this way. Carol, please. Thank you for your time. Well, thank you.
Right.
They go about their day.
May we stop at a tavern? Real quick.
Yeah, easy enough to find. You walk in into a tavern. They have beds available. The dwarf woman welcomes you in.
Hi.
Well, hi.
Hmm.
What can I do for you, sweetie?
Do you have a nice glass of wine, red?
Oh, red wine. We can handle that, baby. All right. Y'all looking to stay for the night?
I don't know, Allen. Are we?
He's got the itinerary out that just has just a flame under it, and just watching it go. It's just like, yeah, it's fine.
Don't worry. It's a 10-day trip. We can make it in 11.
Sure.
Does that math add up?
If we take our time, a normal 10-day trip, well, we can make it in 11 days instead. It's just one more day.
No, you're right. That makes sense.
It's not that big of a deal, right, Allen?
It's fine.
Yes, we'll be staying for the night.
Are we
What?
close?
Are you close to?
Ilyard's Rest.
You're still about 3 days out.
Okay. Sounds good.
Your night shouldn't be more than a single gold for all of you. I'm assuming that's right because I don't have the inn prices in front of me again.
Is this 1 gold per or 1 gold for the group?
1 gold for the room.
Oh.
I
right.
can tell you.
Seems reason. I don't know. I have a friend who's an economist, and he's done
If it's a
several articles. It's wild.
the normal cost is 1 silver. Merchant, which is comfortable, is 2 gold. Sorry, 1 gold.
Yeah.
Wealthy is 2 gold, and other than that,
So for the number of rooms that you would need for a couple of larger individuals, one of them being a dragon,
Ghost dog.
you would need it would still be around like 1 gold, maybe for like food and stuff.
1 gold per room.
No, 1 gold total.
Oh, Allen. I believe that's your duty
Well,
to
I thought
pay.
you were in charge of the money and treasure. It's all been going
Yes.
into your pack, hasn't it?
Mhm.
Come on, pay
I
attention.
split it up between all of us.
I'm feeling thirsty.
She'll take out a gold. Put it on the table.
All right, well, thank you. We'll get y'all set up. Y'all
Thank you.
y'all have a good night now.
Thanks. She's gonna sit at the bar with her wine and look out at the people. Is there anyone that looks like super annoying?
This inn is almost completely empty. There's just one dude like slumped over the table.
Like drunk?
Yep. It is
That
like
one.
4 in the afternoon.
That one. She's gonna try to pass the curse on to him.
Wait, meta wise, there's spellcasters here in this party. You might want to save that and pass it on to an enemy so that your spells are more effective on them.
But what if somebody burning hands us and she dies?
I'm just saying.
Could happen.
It's true.
Do as you wish.
I'll wait until the nighttime. But that's about as long as I'll wait, she says as she takes a big sip of her wine.
I mean, does Vide want to pass off the curse of Bashala or not?
Yeah, I mean, it gives me this advantage. The subject knows. Yeah, I do. I do want to pass it on.
Okay. I mean, you could try to pass it off to this guy if
Yeah.
you really wanted.
See, that makes me think like I shouldn't. I don't like the way you word things.
I'm not here to guide you one way or another. I just want to make sure that if you want to do something, you do it. I just want to make sure that you have the opportunity to do something if you want to do it.
Give it to Connie.
Why? Dude, I'm trying to score with your grandfather. I'm not gonna curse you.
Okay, that's actually that's a fair point, yeah.
Yeah. Why do you think she's buying you things?
Because I gave you money.
Yeah. He looks drunk. She's gonna stare at him intently as she sips her wine glass. It's like, please take this fucking curse in her mind.
Okay. Are you trying to pass off the curse?
It's a charisma saving throw versus a charisma save check. Charisma check.
What'd you roll?
13.
You rolled a 2. Right. So the curse is passed on. You are no longer cursed with the curse of Bashaba.
Well, I feel so better right now.
Okay. Anything else anybody wants to do?
Oh man, that means I can use my other portent for the day. I was just waiting. It's like she's gonna try to give it to me.
I should have given it to you. I thought about it.
Probably wouldn't have been a good idea.
I thought about it real hard.
My other portent's a 6, so that would have been your check. Been great.
Hu'Gurk's just gonna drink and eat a lot because he's a bugbear and have no intention to pay for it.
They don't
Absolutely.
gamble here, do they?
It doesn't look like there is anybody here to gamble with.
Okay. Maybe that'll change. Maybe it won't.
I
You
feel
know, miss, I'll talk to the bartender. I could always set up some entertainment for free room and board, if you wish.
Oh, would that be very nice of you?
Yes, so
You
tonight I can play a set. I am a bard, and I got this lovely new instrument from Things That Make You Go Wow or say wow. She
Ma'am.
wishes a, a business card. Things that make you say wow.
Ma'am, please don't talk about that place here. This is
Oh,
polite
thank God.
company.
Oh, okay, good. We're both in agreement there. But I am an amazing singer, and I could
Well-
attract a big crowd.
Well, sure. I'll make sure that I'll make sure that we have a nice place set up for you, so you could certainly try to perform.
Great. Um, so performance for free room and board?
Sure. Well, do you mind if we see how the night goes first?
Businesswoman's a businesswoman, yes.
Perfect. All right. I'll make sure the stage is ready for y'all.
Mm-hmm. I will be collecting tips during the night.
Absolutely. Right. A few hours pass. People start to come in as the workday finishes, as people come in for more drinks and everything. And Alellen, if you did want to try and gamble, now
I wanna try to
may be a
gamble?
time to try that.
Give me a DC. Just set one. Pick a number.
You gotta try and
Gotta save versus addiction. God. How well is my 12-step program working out?
Would you say this would be something difficult?
Probably
12.
12. Okay. That's a 9. I'm definitely looking for somebody. to
Alellen,
gamble.
now seems like a time that you'd be able to find a gambling game, and it looks like a couple people are playing.
Oh, they're playing cards. That's my game.
Connie, this is a good way to learn what not to do.
I think Connie's there, like, eating her food. She has plans after. But yeah, she's like watching Alellen. Just, I thought he wasn't supposed to gamble. Or is that like you're not supposed to drink, that sort of thing?
No, he's not supposed to gamble, but it's quite fun watching men ruin their own lives.
Well, he's not gonna ruin his life. Like, look at him. He's so put together. There's no possible way that something as trivial as gambling could ruin him.
Oh, dear.
Twice.
The funny thing is he's not a man. He's one of those blue people.
He's from that Blue Man group.
Uh-huh.
Group of blue. Yes.
Uh,
How
As
are we
you-
gambling?
as you approach, well, what you want in?
Sure. What's the game?
You know, it's Ordstones, right?
Yep.
You know,
It's Ordstone or Giant's Dice.
Let's see. In passing, I don't think I've ever played.
It's a gold buy-in. You in?
What about 5?
Well, shit. All right. So we're gonna abstract it.
Okay.
please make a insight check.
Okay. 17.
That does beat a 16. That's
Okay.
one success. Please make a deception check.
The other
and-
guy's got a 6 with a portent.
I'm just abstracting the DCs.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Now, if you for any of these skills, if you wanted to, if you have proficiency with dice or a, you can replace any of these checks. By the way. Sorry.
Oh, I have proficiency with playing cards, which I don't think comes in here, but my deception is a 17.
Okay, that does beat. Ooh, that does not beat a 19.
Damn,
So-
I was hoping I could change their rolls, but that sucks.
Okay, we'll remember that for next time. I will change gambling rules so that we can make sure that we can use your portent.
Okay.
And for the last roll, I would need you to make an intimidation check.
Intimidation. Cool. Natural 20.
I will give you 2 successes for that. So you will gain double the amount that you bet, which was 5 gold. So you get 10 gold.
Okay, so -5 and then +5. All right, I'm just gonna add 5 to it.
No, so you gain double the money that you bet. So if you bet 5,
Okay.
you get 10 as profit.
As profit. Okay, gotcha. Cool. Take it. And we'll make it a wisdom save to see if I tap out. Nope. Is there another round?
Sure,
I still have money?
sure.
All right.
Make an insight check.
Okay. That is a 15.
Does not beat a 16.
No, it doesn't.
All right, make a deception check.
19.
That beats a 14. That's 1 success. And make an intimidation check.
8.
So for 1 success, you lose half the money that you bet. If you bet 5 gold, you would lose 2.
Okay. Am I out? Am I in? This might. Okay. That's a 23. I think I'm. Okay. Tap
You
out.
tap out. And as you tap out, there is a very, very loud crack of splintering wood and everything coming from the roof. As you all turn around, you see the aftermath of what just happened. You see crashed down on one of the tables is just a whole bunch of just like wooden floorboards, up on top of which is a wrecked bed, and on top of that bed is a dairy cow.
Miss, you usually keep dairy cows in your rooms upstairs.
What the hell?
I'm gonna take that as a no.
The dairy cow gets up and walks out the door, and you see from underneath the floorboard and the wreckage and everything, there's just a little bit of blood.
Gonna
You
go
okay, Kyle?
over to the rubble and start looking for where the blood came from.
I was just
Okay.
sipping her wine.
Yeah, as you start like pulling out the wreckage and everything, you see a much worse off gentleman, same gentleman who was in the bar earlier today.
Does he look like he's still alive?
Nope.
Oh dear. Well, just very curtly, He's dead.
Well,
Stands up and looks at the party. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do about this, but
it's
man,
not
you got
your
a dead
job,
body on your
sweetheart.
hands.
All right. Everybody, everybody out, please.
Hu'Gurk loped after the cow, and it's like talking to the cow, making sure it's okay.
It's just chewing on cud, staring at you.
Okay, little cow. Pats it on the head. You look all right. Good luck out there.
Oh. And it heads off.
Cows, they just know. They just
How
know.
does a cow get up the stairs?
Do you think Dipsy or not Dipsy Wicks? That's a wrong character. Do you think Dex did this? He said he's like a super powerful wizard.
You're lying.
I can guarantee you that was not Sandy. And Alellen looks very relaxed, and the vein is gone.
Wow, Alellen, I don't think I've ever seen you without your little vein.
What was that? Oh, yeah.
Your vein's just gone.
So it is.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that nice?
You have inspiration, right?
Yeah. Been
Hey,
holding
guys.
on to it with
Hey,
clutchy
guys.
hands, apparently.
None of y'all have to hold on to your inspiration.
hey, guys, the cow's okay. It's all good.
Really? That's so good.
Oh, that's good.
Fantastic.
Do you think we can get like a cheaper rate for the room if somebody died in the inn earlier that evening? Or wait, no, but shit, we're getting this for free because Miss Fi's gonna play there, right?
Maybe.
What do you
See,
think that was about?
I don't know. I feel like we would have noticed a cow coming in and up the stairs.
What if it was like a murderer who can turn it into a cow, and like he attacked that guy, and then he turned into a cow, and then he fell through the roof, and then he got away as a cow? Because who's gonna question that?
That's
Kind of like
pretty
the murderer
smart.
with the foot fetish.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, does the drunk guy have his feet? And Hu'Gurk will look at the dead person.
It looks like some spattered flesh that may have at once been feet is still attached to this body.
And then Hu'Gurk just like drops the bed or whatever back on the dead body.
It squishes more.
It looks like he might have had feet still.
Well, that's good. I mean, we took care of the foot guy. So if there was another foot murderer, I feel like that would be like a weird coincidence.
Yeah, possibly. Or like a cult.
Weird.
I've never known the Tarantino ones to be very violent, so that doesn't make very much sense.
All right, you can have my inspiration for that.
Well, I guess we'll have to find a new place to stay.
Did they like come through the roof, or just? I mean, is there a hole all the way to the night sky?
No.
Okay, so the cow didn't crash through the roof; it just
Well-
appeared in the room somehow.
Mr. Hu'Gurk, can you talk to animals? Or are you just like really friendly with them?
So now I can, but not today. I gotta talk to the spirits to let me talk to animals. I do today's berries and eyeballing enemies day. Tomorrow
All
I
right.
can talk to animals.
We could just. But then
I
that's
almost
gonna
got
make
the
our-
instrument that had speak with animals.
But if we go and talk to the cow, then we're probably going to get distracted here, and then we are going to make this 11-day journey into something much longer. And I don't want to let Mr. Arjan down.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
You know,
They ain't going anywhere.
If Mr. Arjun asks, we'll tell him that Alellen approved the extended days of travel.
No.
Yeah. You just said it was fine.
Oh yeah, it's fine for me.
And Hu'Gurk is like, dude, I just rolled and got a 19 on insight. Dude, you're like wasted.
No, I'm relaxed.
See,
Taking a
that's
load.
it. That's it. He's wasted.
Connie is just gonna like raise her hands up like, well, what are we supposed to do? Are we gonna find a new place? Is there another tavern here in do we pay somebody? Did we already pay them? Can we pay somebody to let us use their
I
house?
did give her a gold.
I think it'd be rude to ask for it back today.
I mean, if we're not staying. Miss, are we still going to have our room?
I mean, if you still want to stay, then yeah, you're. It wasn't your room that the cow done crashed through.
Does that happen often?
No.
Hmm.
What kind of question is that?
Well, I'm new here, and it seemed like I don't know.
I think if it happened
Do you
before.
want somebody to drag that fella out of here? It's starting to smell.
Yeah, I would.
Hu'Gurk will grab it and just like slosh it outside.
I'll start precipitating the blood.
Y'all,
Yeah. Just dash of magic.
y'all have a good night. Don't leave the place in any worse condition.
Hey,
Well,
we
we're
didn't
cleaning
do
it
that.
up.
I don't know nothing about no cows.
No, I trust y'all. If y'all still want to keep the rooms and everything, I'm just going home.
Oh.
I can't deal with this. Good night.
Good night.
It was nice to meet you.
She's lovely.
I'm going to take my gold back. She takes her money back.
No, she leaves the place. The gold is. I mean, if
In a
you were
little
able to
drawer
find it,
behind the
is it there?
counter.
Yeah, I'll go behind the counter.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Hey, Vi, pass me a
18.
bottle of wine while you're...
What?
Bottle of wine.
Oh, yeah, it's over there. I think. With an 18, do I see the cash register and a bottle of wine?
Yes, you do.
I'll take the cheap stuff. Don't want to put her in dire straits.
Should gamble a little bit more often.
I really shouldn't.
I'm gonna take my gold back. Should I take more?
How do you get the gold box open? There's just a little strong box.
I do have these tools.
Okay.
So I roll what? Sleight of hand?
You make a dexterity check, adding your proficiency for these tools, or you can make a sleight of hand check.
Let me see. Do a sleight of hand. Yeah, I'll do that. 14.
14, that beats its DC. You are able to get the box open. You see that there's 3 gold pieces in it.
I'm just gonna take my gold back.
I'll toss like, let's see, how many gold do I have? I'll toss 2 gold and 3 silver in there, just like
Oh,
she
now
needs it.
you're giving money. All right.
It's not every day a cow falls through your ceiling. These type of things aren't covered by insurance. Trust me.
Trust me. Anime eyeglass glare. Right. Well, I'll take the goals back.
Okay.
Lock it up. Leave the extra gold in there. Well. Would any of you like a drink? I did learn how to make a really nice. I can't call it that. It's a Long Island here.
A Shroudport iced tea.
I learned how to make a really good Proud Boy iced tea from one of my lovers. He was my bartender.
Sure.
So
that
not a
sounds good.
husband?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, he's still alive.
Yes, he's still alive. He didn't make nearly enough for me to marry him. And she'll start getting like the ingredients.
So, like, dibs on the bed right here in the room.
Yeah, I think we can just pick from whatever empty rooms there are.
Do we want to get rid of the body?
Oh,
Here
Hu'Gurk
we
already
go.
hucked it
Yeah,
out.
okay, cool.
Out in the street.
Is there like a room chart? And can I see if there's like a really nice room?
There's a. I don't want to say presidential suite, but I also don't want to say like Burgomaster suite because that's Ravenloft, and this is not Ravenloft.
The Lord Sweet.
Sure, the Lord suite.
I'm gonna take that key and put it in my pocket. That's where I'm staying tonight.
That's great.
Hu'Gurk takes his.
What a nice evening.
What was it? Shroudport iced tea.
Yep.
Shred pour iced tea. There you
All right.
go.
Yeah, he'll take that and he'll just sit on the bed like right there in the tavern. Like that's he called dibs on it. So now he's.
Here you go, Alellen. Maybe that'll mellow you out even more. Connie, dear,
Thanks.
do you drink?
Well, yeah.
All right, here you go.
Thanks.
Didn't ask what.
Yeah. Just obviously I drink beverages. Connie was thinking about going into the kitchen. And if there is flour, a little bit of butter, and some egg, as well as any pieces of chicken, she knows what she can make for tonight's dinner.
Okay.
Colonel's.
Right.
Colonel.
Making chicken nuggets?
Yeah. Either chicken strips. We don't have the deep fryer for nuggets, but I could pan fry them
Mm-hmm.
and like
Okay.
cube the chicken.
Make a skill check with cook's tools if you have proficiency with that.
I do not, but I do want to do my fortune's favor for the day.
Okay. It makes sense to do a wisdom check for this.
Okay.
Although
I don't have
really,
proficiency in thieves or in cook's tools. So it's just wisdom modifier?
Yeah. I would say maybe like I'd be chill with like a medicine check, or like I don't know, something like that.
All right. I would say survival is tied to cooking.
Survival
Making food.
sounds a lot better. Let's do
Okay.
that. Let's
I
do a
mean,
survival
like,
check.
chicken soup for the soul is a medicine check, but, like, if you want some soul food, that's chicken. All right, so that would be a 10 or a 4, but I'm going to use my inspiration on the 4 to re-roll that. So a 14 in total.
14 in total. Like, this is clearly improvised, but you can definitely make some breaded chicken.
Oh, wait. I could
The only way
guidance
I cook.
myself for this.
You could.
Okay, well that adds a 1, so a 15.
Yeah, again, clearly improvised, but fried
Edible.
chicken.
Do people cook any other way? I've never figured out how to do it.
I think there's
mean,
a
it's not
bot in
practice.
chat indoor.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll remove.
Beyond bot.
There we go.
Ew. Meh. Good.
I told you if you just came with us, we could find some of these for you. And Connie will squat down and like hand it to him.
You have blessed the decks with the chickeny goodness. My
Offering you
nugget
this
quest.
freely.
My nugget quest. It has proved fruitful.
Goblin eating sounds.
And with the sounds of frantic goblin mastication, that is going to be where we're closing for the night.
Frantic goblin mastication. Okay. That is a sentence.
I love it so much. Thank you, Connor, for running this game.
Yay!
I absolutely love our Acquisitions Incorporated game, and I enjoy having you as a DM. So, hey, Cyber, where can we find you? What do you do?
You can find most of the things that I do at cyberwolf1201, spelled like it is here on this cool new layout from the Nakeener of nakeener.com. Hey, check her out. But if you go to this.live, you can find the things that I do, my Twitter, my Twitch, where I play games. We're gonna play Ori in the Blind Forest. I've never played it before, so hey,
It's so good. It's so good.
we're gonna do it.
We're gonna find out.
We're gonna learn today. You can find all the archives of my streams on my YouTube, youtube.com/cyberwolf1201. There's a full playthrough, a full no commentary playthrough of The Last of Us Part 2. That hey, you could check out if you don't have a PS4 and just want to experience that game and all the heartbreak. So yeah, check that out. There you got links to my Patreon, where I do Exandrian conversions of D&D modules, or I have a couple out there. We'll see if I can do any more. Maybe not for a little bit. Check that out. There's also the Twitter where I shitpost, but it's not there. Well, I mean, also check out jabroni.tv because they got a lot of cool streamers there, and Jabroni Tabletop is listed there and has all the games that those streamers are in, like this one. We're on there, and it just got like it got a fresh new update. So yeah, check that out.
Yeah.
Looks so good.
What's not on there are the games that I'm in. Where clearly you have found this one, where I play Arjan, who is the DM. You can also find me on the Monday game, where I also play Arjan, except he's a player in that one. So yeah, it's real fun. I'm gonna be in a Werewolf the Apocalypse game. It's gonna be with High Shelf Gaming. I don't know when we start, and I don't know what my character is.
A werewolf.
It's gonna be a werewolf.
I will.
Yeah. I will.
I will.
That's it. That's what I got.
Excellent. And Satan, where can we find you? What do you do?
Hi, I'm Satan, and you can find me at Alyssa Vamp with 2 P's, like a spell down there. I do lots of things, mainly play games. I play so many games. Every Thursday, you can find me here with these lovely people and this amazing DM. On Saturdays, you can find me over at Plot Hunters, which is my main channel. We're currently playing Tyranny of the Dragon Queen? No, Tyranny of Dragons. I always get that confused with Horde of the Dragon Queen. It just kind of merges together. And I'll play my buff barbarian Baelina, and we're an all POC, all LGBTQ plus channel. So if you like supporting those spaces, come watch us. And every other Saturday, I play over at Valdrian's channel. We're playing Dragon Age. the GM there does a really good job at teaching us, the players who have never played Dragon Age before, how to play it, and you, the viewer, how to play it as well. This Saturday we're playing, and it's going to be at 4:30 EST, and as well every Tuesday and Thursday I'm over at the Hype Goblins channel DMing a game for some friends. Very loose, very improv heavy, very RP heavy, really good. The players are amazing at making these stories. I'm just there to facilitate it for them. And every Monday, I am going to be over at Wandering DM's channel playing Castle Falkenstein. Playing an inventor. It's really fun. I've never played it before. It's a card-based game, so that's really fun. And out now is Shadow of the Arcana, which is a podcast that I recorded with Pro as a player and Pro with me as a player and Pro as a DM. It's really fun. It's set in Exandria, but with the rules of Shadow of the Demon Lord. So that's really interesting. Yeah. Anything else that I can't remember at the moment, it'll be on my Twitter.
And Ethan.
Oh man, that's me. I go by Ejthegrey on the internet. That's the way it is. I stream on my Twitch channel on Fridays and Mondays currently at like 1 p.m. Playing Dishonored, Death of the Outsider. We already made it there. That was probably not going to last too long. I give it like 2 days. So act now. You're going to miss out. On Wednesdays, I play a co-op of Yoshi's Crafted World with my fiance on her channel, twitch.tv/Kyle with an N. We're surviving. We call it marriage counseling because we can get through that game, then we can get through anything. So that's what we're doing. And then I play tabletop games sometimes, like now, on these Thursdays. And then on Wednesdays, I play on High Shelf Gaming and a game of Blades of the Dark. And I'm a spider and sometimes a cutter because people go to jail sometimes. But anything else you can find on jabroni.tv because people who are better at organizing things than I am, specifically Lizmac, made that website and keep track of all the stuff we do. So there you go. That's it. That's all. That's me.
Greybeard's Tavern. I just started after a very long hiatus. I'm putting my Sunday shows on my YouTube channel. So there's older content there, but you can now you can watch me play Deep Sky Derelicts. We're playing it as the interim game between. I just finished all the DLC and everything for Darkest Dungeon, and we're waiting for Darkest Dungeon 2. So we're gonna play Deep Sky Derelicts until then. But you can catch those over on the YouTube. Just wanted to say that. Everything else will be on my Twitter because I play in a lot of games, and so I won't hit you guys with all of those. But definitely check out when I'm back here on Thursdays and once a month when I run Monster Noir, because that's my Jimmy Jam. And I guess I'll just promote the next thing I'm in, which is tomorrow night. I'll be over on G Game Nights playing the Sprawl, where I play call sign Klaxon, a drone jockey and driver who's trying to get by in the big dystopian future. Is it for me?
And if you've made it this far, you probably already know who I am. But if you don't, hey Acorns, what's up? It's me, your buddy, your pal, your friend, the Indoor Adventurer, the showrunner here at twitch.tv/Indoor Adventures. We do shows like this Monday and Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, as well as Sunday at 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If this is your first time joining us, consider going to youtube.com/Indoor Adventures, where you can catch up on all of the VODs of every game that we've ever played on this channel, or you can go catch us anywhere audiocasts are made available for free. You will find us there under the same moniker. But right now we are going to be going into our after show called Nights in the Courtyard, where we answer questions not only from the community, but also from each other. So if you have any questions that you would like to ask myself, or Cyber, or Greybeard, or Satan, or EJ the Grey, consider joining us on Discord and asking your questions there, and we'll do our best to try and answer them as quickly and as best as we can. But until then, I'd like to say once again, thank you to everybody who decided to stop by. Thank you to these players for putting up with our bullshit once again this week. And we'll see all of you guys next time. All right, everybody. Bye-bye!